Hi, my name is Lauren and today I'm going to be doing Practical Skill Lab 12. It involves weighing powders on an electronic scale. So without further ado, let's begin. And to start, I'm going to be putting on my nitrile gloves. And for this experiment, I will be performing two measurements. It'll be for 5 grams and 14 grams. So let's see. And before I get started, I have to clean all my materials I'm going to be using with an alcohol wipe. And this is the one I'll be using. So to start, what I'm going to do is use this alcohol wipe and let's see. I'm going to be cleaning the scale. Make sure that it's properly disinfected. I'm going to be using the weighing paper, so I'm going to clean that off. And then the spatula. Then the important thing is that you have to allow it to air dry. So now that all my materials are dry, I'm going to start by measuring 5 grams on this electronic scale. And for this particular experiment, you should always give a min and max range, and you use the 10% margin of error rule. So for 5 grams, the minimum would be 4.5 grams and the max would be 5.5 grams. So now the first step you should do with this is you would perform what's called a tare adjustment when you use an electronic scale. And what that is that I'm going to demonstrate it. So I'm going to put my weighing paper that's been disinfected on here. You turn it on and then you would hit the T on the scale, which is the tare button, and it resets it so it doesn't count any of the weight that the weighing paper has. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take my spatula that's been disinfected, scoop up some of the powder, and you want it to get that on there. And then to show, I got 5.1 grams, which is acceptable because it's in the margin of error. So now that I got my measurement, I'm going to be returning the powder into the stock bottle. So let me see. And then the thing that you have to do after each time is disinfect it. And by disinfect, I mean everything, the scale, the weighing paper, and then the spatula. And now we will be moving on to the 14 grams. And then now for the second part of this experiment, I'll be measuring 14 grams. So for 14 grams, you can have a range of what is acceptable using the 10% margin of error. The minimum would be 12.6 grams, and then the max would be 15.4 grams. So now before I begin, I have to make sure that I disinfect it. So again, you're going to be cleaning the scale. So I'm going to clean that off. And then the spatula. And I'm ready to start. So now I'm going to be performing a tare adjustment with the weighing paper. So you turn it on, hit the T, and then just to confirm. So now using the spatula, I'm going to be scooping out powder. So let's see. And then as a reminder, it could be between 12.6 and 15.4 for 14 grams. Right now it's sitting at 11. And here we go. I got it to 14.4. So now that I got the measurement, I'm going to be taking the powder and returning it to the bottle. So let me see. And now the final cleaning for this experiment will be me wiping down the scale, the weighing boat, and the spatula using this alcohol wipe right here.